Yeah, Mark, as we said that we made a proper selection on selecting the right project. Many reasons. One is to break the barriers. Two is to move out of the continent, to go to a different continent, because we've been in Africa for long, Mark, and to be honest, I think for my team, in reality, when you look at things, you say, what is it that we want to win at club football in Africa? And I think that answer is very simple, that we are now recycling. And how exciting is it for us, and challenging is it for us to go to the Champions League final, the fourth one in a row. I mean, we are not trying to blow our own trumpet, but we have to get a different challenge, and that's why we felt Asia it's a place for us to see, to test ourselves, and to see if what's in there and what contributions can we do there, you know. And also, it's not only for that; it's also for. I always speak to the coaches. I'm in the group of South African coaches also. I also say that if you look at what the Dutch national teams, the Serbians, are doing, Italians are starting to move also from Italy to other countries. We need to move to other continents, I mean other countries in Africa. You can't tell me that we don't have a coach in the PSL who can go to Tanzania where football is at. It's so exciting in Tanzania. I mean, you see West Africans, East Africans all flocking to Tanzanian football now, because there's a vibe in Tanzania. Simba, Yanga, Azam, it's beautiful. It's full. I was there last time. I was invited to the Yanga week. They call it Wananchi week. I mean, one stadium filling 60,000. One team filling the 60,000. 3 days after, Simba filling the same stadium full. And then you tell me now, when those two teams play each other, I mean, it means there's no tickets left. So we need to move, and I'm happy that Benny has broken now the barrier of the English football. Fatlu, doesn't matter whether he's an assistant or what, he's now in Russia doing European football. Okay, thanks to JZ to take him along. And Benny is a coach, no matter that he's a coach in the strikers and the midfielders, that's a coach. That's a big responsibility, because you don't win games without scoring goals. So he's also under pressure and stress. So South African players and coaches, we need to move, and if Europe is not easy for us to go into, we need to go to North Africa, and North Africa will give you a step to get into Asian football and Middle East Asian football. And there's no any other reasons than those people that we spoke about. Roger Desai is doing Asian football now with Carlos Queiroz. So it really shows that South Africa has potential in coaches and has potential also in players. I mean, Tulani Serrero in Abu Dhabi and Al Jazeera is a big club, huge club in Emirates. So, and yeah, so we have the space, we have the opportunities, but how ready are we as South Africans, as coaches and mostly coaches? Because sometimes we tend to stay too long around here and recycle inside the PSL, whereas there's a big team, Sofapaka in Kenya. There's a big team in Ghana, Asante Kotoko, Hearts of Hope, they're playing Champions League. Rivers United is playing Champions League. Hilal Sudan, they can able to take Florent from Morocco, who is East African, into that. So South African coaches also should think different and also come out of the comfort zone. Yes, where we are is not easy. The social life is not as good as you want here, you know? We don't have exactly what you want here. And we leave our families behind. And my family is used to not seeing me. But I don't know if our African coaches are ready for this task. Because if you want to coach in Tanzania, you're not going to have the Joburg life. You're not going to have that. And we know we have been traveling. We don't have the Joburg life. We have left it for the last 2 years, and we know how it is, and we're waiting for another 2 years. You know, it's always good to stay around here. You know, it's nice. But over there it's tough, and you know the media, and you know the mentality, and you know it's a win at all costs. So I don't know if our coaches are ready for that, to be honest. So I